Hello everyone, it's Nixter. We're live, it's STCC time again. I hope everyone is doing really well and that you can actually hear me. Fingers crossed, because I don't think that's actually set up. Or it is set up. No, it is set up. Haha, that's fine. Yeah, hope we're doing well. And we've had a good week and it's the weekend. The weekend is upon us. Finally, although I have work in the morning, which is just a bit poop. Apologies if anything's sticking or isn't working as well as it should do. I was just previewing the stream on my phone just then and my Wi-Fi was sticking, but I am connected to LAN via this and on my PlayStation, so hopefully we're doing alright. Hope we're well, Mon. Good to see you again. Thank you for all the sheep. Sheep. Oh, yes, round 5 tonight. We have a choice of 3 tracks, which are, if I can remember what the hell they are, there is Interlagos, there is Deep Forest Raceway. Bear with me, please. I cannot remember what the... Thank you very much, Mon, for the one sheep. I will take Sean as he is the goat, even though he's a sheep. Yeah. Discord. Ooh, it's there. It was Road Atlanta was the other potential track of choice. I'm preferring Interlagos. That's just the way that I am. That's one of my favourite tracks. Deep Forest isn't also a bad one if you can get into a rhythm. Road Atlanta, again, just two corners, which I do have a little bit of, not issues with as such, but just grievances with. Most notably the first corner, I had to take that a bit too slow, and then the chicane, I always brake far too late. But yeah, that's one of those things. So we're hoping for Interlagos. We will draw that in roughly about 15 minutes. Yeah. In the meantime, though, we can wax lyrical about anything really. Obviously, the F1 is at Japan this weekend as well. I haven't seen anything in terms of practice times or anything. McLaren. Wow, Piastri might actually start a race this time round if they can actually get the cars to work this time. But yeah, that's a little turn up for the Bucks having McLaren back up there, which you can't see behind. Which way do I need I need to turn. Nope, this is really awkward. I have to like move. There you go. Yeah, there they are. Just tucked in behind me there. Bit of a Lando Norris area. Including the kind of monster Lando Norris, which was actually not bad. Don't know what flavour it was. It wasn't too bad. I've had worse. But yeah, it's going to be... So that's an early start as well. Actually, at 5 o'clock in the morning. That could be interesting. Actually, no, 6 o'clock in the morning, sorry. But we'd lose an hour of sleep this weekend. Yay. Much fun. Ugh. Now, I would talk about touring cars and super touring cars and all that jazz, but I'm saving myself for that, for a future project which is being worked on behind the scenes. Announcements will be made in due course, but I'm just putting little seeds out. Little seeds. Evening, Jess. Hope we're well, buddy. But yes, there will be something happening, which I'm looking forward to getting my teeth into. Yeah, starting from scratch with it as well. So I'll see what happens there. But this series is now, this is the second, it's the penultimate week actually, I forgot to say that. It is the penultimate week. I don't actually remember who is leading in all of this, if I'm honest. Let's just have a look. STCC. Where have you gone? Where have you gone? There is STCC2, right. So, out in front, of course, is Jackie Daytona. Followed by Jess himself. Only 12 points in it, though. Then Leroy, then Brian, and then Jason completing the top 5. I'm 7th behind Mon. Bit of a gap there. And then in the team standings, Renault leading the way with Jackie Daytona and Mon. Vauxhall in second with Nigel and Leroy. Third is myself and Jason. slight lead over Volvo, which is Kira, Jess and Burnsy. I see Jess leading the line for that one. I think I'm teammate-less this evening though. So we need a good strong showing as long as we get a good strong track. We shall see what happens. Oh no, I just read about Nick. Hope hope he recovers. Bless him. It has been actually, yeah, wasn't it? You lost Kira week 1, I think it was. Was it week 1? I'm sure it was week 1 that he went. And then you've had Bit Pat Burnsy, who I don't know if he's racing this weekend or not. To be fair, I've not heard anything from him. So you've done well to be as high as you are. To be honest, mate. So I might just team up with you. God, what's going on with my hair? I look like the character from Home Alone 2 when he puts his hands on the taps and becomes a skeleton. That needs a cut. That's wild. Wow. I also look like Mo Salah circa the year before we won the championship. The second one. Oh, it's going. I'm trying to keep on to as much hair as I possibly can do before the whole thing just goes. Right, I get the fan on. Bit of cool air to circulate around. So, as usual with the STCC, I won't be in the chat. I will be solely concentrating on the racing, delivering streaming content. I think I mentioned this in the previous video, but I will mention it again tonight. There will be a golf game entering the game feed on this channel. It is meant to be a gaming channel after all, and I've only so far played 3 games on it, maybe 4 at a push. Can't remember. But yes, we are doing OGR North versus South. A bit of a Ryder Cup style themed one, and I think that's going to be next weekend at some point. We don't know when. So that's to look forward to. There's the launch. I'm not in the right card. There is the launch of the future project, which we're just keeping under wraps at the moment. But it's going to be a fantastic project, and hopefully it can kick on and become something really cool. Even if it doesn't, I will still enjoy doing whatever it is because I enjoy it. So yes, that's going to be cool. So lots to look forward to. But in the meantime, what have we got? We've got 9 minutes until the draw. What are you hoping for, Jess? What track are you looking forward to, or hoping for at least anyway? Deep Forest, Interlagos, or Road Atlanta? Which is your chosen track? I know which one I'm hoping for. So the lobby isn't booked as the moment, which is absolutely fine. I do need some batteries in the lighting department and make that a little bit more colourful again, because it's a bit. Then again, I quite like the lights behind me as well. That's very cool. The new microphone stand position is so sick. Love it. What it does mean is that my boom arm is not in front of the bottom of my monitor, so I can't actually see, especially now with Windows 11's position for the Windows keys and the fucking pin to taskbar ones. It was right where the boom arm was, so I couldn't see anything. But now I fixed that, and it's in a place where I wanted it to be all along, to be fair, which is nice. Yeah. Yeah, they're not bad. I am hoping for Interlagos. That is I do really enjoy racing around that track. I can get a good rhythm going. I've won a few races around there. Deep Forest hasn't been a bad hunting ground for me in the past, especially on I think it was the dailies. I can't remember which one it was, but we increased our. It was when I first started streaming. That, to be fair, we increased quite a lot, quite quickly. Road Atlanta, as I said, I've not done too badly there. We did the Porsche endurance race. I remember doing around there. Me, Nigel, and I think it was Mon. I had an extremely good last lap battle. Thank you, Matt. Oh, Neil. Hope well, buddy. And finally, actually, as well, Matt, I'm getting my ankle looked at again on Monday. As I think I don't know if it's actually gone down today. Let me have a look. No, it still hasn't. I have a. Hey, Jackie. Good to have you on board, buddy. No worries whatsoever about that, mate. I still haven't. We've got 5 minutes until the track gets drawn anyway, so there's no major rush. Just chatting bollocks as I normally do. Yeah, it's still swollen, Matt. So hopefully they can get to the bottom of what the hell is actually wrong with it. I know. Was it on Saturday? Was it Sunday? Sunday. My Achilles was fucking killing. So I don't know if I've done something ligament damage or what in there, or if they've missed when they did the first X-rays. If they've missed something else there, but it's swollen on the left ankle, the right ankle, the whole foot's still swollen. My shin's double the size as well. So God knows what it is. But weirdly, I'm not in constant pain with it. That's what I can't understand. I've got a little bit of pain in certain places, or if I overdo stuff with it, but if I start prodding the thing, there's not one pinpoint area where I think, fuck, that really hurts. So I don't quite understand what's going on with it, but hopefully they'll find out. But at the moment, it's still double the size. It was, yes. I have realised that them railings that were on it, I think I actually got my foot stuck inside of one, underneath it, and I think I've jarred it as I've fallen. And then landed quite promptly and got up, so no complaints there. Magical. Why the hell did I have to do it in front of a crowd of people who loved Strictly Come Dancing and had fucking 10 boards on them? Trust me, it's like watching a tree being felled in the forest. Took 3 days for me to go down. It was, wasn't it? I do remember actually sitting up and saying, well, that went well, and then walked off. I went over to you, I'm in so much pain. The lobby is live. Oh. So that's one track we never got to race around. Red Bull Ring. I'm normally quite good at Red Bull Ring. Gutted. I also miscalculated, Jackie, as to how many races there were going to be in this series. For some reason, I thought there was going to be 12 rounds, and I did 12 thumbnails. I don't know why I thought that. Evening, Michael. I hope we're well, mate. Oh, pardon me. Right, car settings. I want to be on the soft to start with. Yeah, we went curling afterwards. So, yeah, putting even more pressure on that leg because I was bent over on that one as well. I don't know what. Alcohol helped. That's all I can say. My assist on no, I don't want any traction control. Get that thing off. That's better. And then if I go back into it, that should now keep me at 0. If I'm going to do things, I do them properly, Jackie. I don't do my halves. Yeah, all good, Michael. Thank you very much. All good. Looking forward to my last 4 hours at work tomorrow, and then I am off for a week. And I'm obviously closed for the Easter weekend as well, so after tomorrow I won't be back at work until the 7th. Yes, thank you, half term as well. Buns is racing, so Jess, you have a teammate. I don't think I have one today. I don't think Jason's going to be racing with us. Couple more minutes and then we will get into the draw for the track, and you're all waiting with bated breath for that. I can do some more stuff behind me that's more. You fell down and you're a black card. Oh, that's upside down. You need to go that way. Not that you can see what that says on that card. Hello, Aid. Yes, I know I do. It's fucking wild, isn't it? As I said earlier on, I look like Marv from Home Alone 2 as he's putting his hands on the taps downstairs and getting electrocuted. Evening, Noge. I'm good, mate. You? And put Mr. Pickle in there. You're no longer racing the touring cars either. Don't get why the people I follow tend to just drop out of the series. So frustrating. There we go. I can put him there. Not that you can see that. Right, it's 20:09. We are going to load up the wheel. It's the wheel, people. So, as mentioned, I will go through them again. Road Atlanta, Deep Forest. Oh, it's Deep Forest Reverse. I didn't see that before. Ooh. Well, yeah, but you live too far away. It's not like you live around the corner, is it? My word. Yes, so Road Atlanta, Deep Forest Reverse, and Interlagos. I know what one I'm hoping for. So, it's 10 past. It's time for me to actually interact with the wheel. I will not crucify headphone users. I've turned it to mute. 3, 2, 1. Away she goes. Where will it land? Nobody knows. Yes! 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 Not rigged in any way, shape or form. I promise you that. Yes! It's Interlagos, people. It's Interlagos. Yes! Yes! Come on. Oh. Yes! I'm happy with that, as you can tell. Whew. I'm sorry, Nige. The wheel had spoken. The wheel has chosen. I do not control the wheel. I just press the button and the wheel goes round and round. Come on. You're not bad round here anyway. Didn't you win here the other night? Oh, interfered. That's it, Jackie. That's the attitude we need. Yes, let's go. Come on. Oh, right. Headphones. Gonna get behind this now. Right. England expects. My word. No pressure. No pressure at all then. But the only problem is qualifying is reversed. Ah. We have volume. This is the first time that, well, I don't know actually about my Wi-Fi connection. I hope nothing drops out. But we've not had, touch wood so far, any form of issue. The camera's been fine, the mic's been fine, the audio looks fine. Things look good. Just stay. Right, let's go do some practice, people. Hopefully the sound volume levels are good and that you can hear me and not the car too much. Do, 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 do. The only thing that's possibly going to be my downfall in this race is tyre wear. Potentially. I could just be ridiculously off the pace, but that's not going to help matters, is it? Burns is normally quite quick round here as well. No, of course Jackie D does a 140.6. Oh. He does one lap and then buggers off back into the pit lane. May run a little bit wide there. Pardon me, everyone. Okay, so my front right is dying. it's too low again to be in there. Pace isn't too bad, quite consistent, which is good. Top 5-ish kind of times. So the race is 20 minutes, we're doing 141, say 141.5s. Right. I think I'm going to have to put onto that and just save the fronts a little bit. Let's see how these get on. Got Brian and Leroy in the 140s now as well. I'll play to them. I need to relearn some of the braking points now that we've got it full to the back. that was a bit slipstream helped, but never mind. Jackie Boy's here, so it shouldn't be long before we get going, to be fair. I do seem to have a bit more even tyre wear now, which is good as well. I'm like 4, but... Handbrake on and watch people go by. Oh dear. Leroy. Michael. Look how's coming down the pit straight, or the long straight now. Very close to one another. They can go there. And there's Jackie. And Nige has just rear-ended Jackie. Looks so rude. pulled up beside me. Evening Daytona. Oh, handbrake was off then. There's Jess. Whoa! We just got played by the Hondas. So rude, Jackie. So rude. Mayhem is ensued. Ow. Right, let's exit out of that before that becomes even worse. But yes, I am ready. Gladiator, ready. Gluff, people, gluff. So we can let's see where we can get to. I think we were aided a little bit by Burns' slipstream on that lap, but my shin has now gone itchy again. There we go. We're going now. We're going. Oh, for goodness sake. Evening, Nick. I hope we're feeling a little bit better, mate. I'm wishing you all the best as well, bud. Are you back at home or are you still in the old hospital? And if I look behind me, I've got one of them. It's Matt again in the fucking Ford. My brake balance is. Oh, that is. Fine, my brake balance did not feel like it was where it should be. Well, definitely fingers crossed, mate. Hope you do get back home, mate. But thank you for tuning in at the hospital, mate. Much appreciated. As you can see, Interlagos was drawn. And we do like Interlagos. So hopefully we get a decent result out of all this. Leroy's looking fast. Jackie's looking fast. Jesse's looking fast. Got a bit of a gap, that is good. Bloody hell, 40.5 from Brian. That's quick. There's a pen. Turning fatty like that. Yeah, there is. Leroy into the 39s. Wow. What a lap time that is. Ah. 1 second. Mad. Quick go on the old mediums, see how they get on. Where do I go mediums for race 1? I don't know yet. We're starting relatively in the middle. Let's see how these handle. Whoopsie. That's close between them two, Jesus. Bye, Nige. The medium doesn't feel too bad, but what do I do? I'm starting ahead of faster people. Oh, do we go soft in the first race? I think we might have to go soft in the first race. And we go mediums. Look at that, 600ths of a second slower than they were. Fabulous laps. And then up to 6th, less than a second behind that time. That's not far off. That's mad. Again, Team Renault getting up there. I've got no teammate for the championship in manufacturers in the teams. But it's up. We've got Nozza, Nige, Matt, Ed, Bones, and Michael, Jackie Boy ahead of us starting the race. As tempting it would be to go for the medium, I'm going to go soft in this first race. I think the pace is alright. If we can clear some of the slower people before others do, that might work in our favour. But we will see. See what happens there. Just look at all those fantastic liveries. Oh, how I love the era of the touring cars. A lot of them are from the '99 season. The year I first went. All them years ago. Right, we are going to start on the softs. We're doing that. We are doing that indeed. Let's make sure my brake balance is still on 5. Good. Yep. Bah. No. Who the hell was Bruce? No idea who that was. Nigel's time there, 141 dead. Was somebody else trying to join the room or something? Yeah, somebody else is trying to join. Who's trying to join here? Bruce again. No. Bruce, you cannot join. We don't even know who you are. Oh dear, that is Bruce. Who is this Bruce? Oh, look at his profile. 1 follower. Okay, and he's friends with somebody in this lobby. But who? Who is he friends with? That is the question. We are ready, bro. We are ready. Good luck, everybody. We start P8. I thought we started P7. But P8 is where we start. Flashy, 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 flashy. I'm way back in P8. Some inroads to make here. Let's go. Oh, piss off. Trying to avoid people and I get a second penalty. This has not gone well. With OBS. There's a Honda way offline up there. Slow through there, Nick. annoying not getting any slipstream from that. Fucking thing went break, what the fuck? That was weird. Fucking penalties again, fuck's sake. Ugh. Losing confidence in that front right. I suppose I keep losing signal. How have I got a penalty for that? Unless these tyres ain't going to make them last 2 laps. That's for certain. I'm not attack people anyway. My pace after lap 5 has been shocking. Says the penalty. Rubbish. It's 4.4, so right, onto the medium tyres, starting from the back. I'm guessing a lot of people will be on the mediums as well. So CPU's not running that high. Kilobytes per second's really strong, so I don't know why it keeps disconnecting and reconnecting, but it's really fucking annoying. That's a bit of disappointment in the end. I'm doing alright, just loads of penalties. A little bit of sometimes spatial awareness not fully there. YouTube is not responding on the old live control panel. Again. Reconnected again. I don't know if people are losing my input during that time when it disconnects. That's just a weird OBS thing, but should say. Settings, advanced, network. Well, let me do that. That's a better, it's not a beta, that's testing that one. Well, hopefully you're not dropping out as I lose connection on OBS. I'm not quite sure why it's doing that, but I can't change anything whilst I'm streaming, which is a bit stupid. There's nothing to do with that. Again, apply. Reconnection successful. It's like it's dropping signal. I don't know what that means to the stream. It's 4 years ago I did that. This is on the old OBS forums for this. Could be, I don't know what it is that's causing the issue. I wonder if that's still actually live, or if it's ended it because it's disconnected. Oh no, it's still live. Weird. Oh, I was miles away there, Jackie. My bad, my friend. Busy looking at why my OBS keeps disconnecting and reconnecting. I don't know if I've got issues with my bloody... issue is on that. Oh. Flashy, flashy. Stop moving on the braking. in my eye. Oh. Are you over there? fucking thing. Fucking 1 second, what's the fucking point? Yeah, the penalty. Well done, Mon. Well done, Jess. Well done, Jackie. I think Team Renault are running away with this. Good clean. The 4-star ticket. There's some form of a latency issue that I'm having with something in here. Cheers, Jackie, buddy. Yeah, well done on your podium in the last race. Did you win the first race? I can't remember if you did or not. Just got a car part. Pointless. Really was. Me and Nozza had a great battle, to be fair. At one point we were 4 cars, then I got a second penalty. They are really so stupid, mate. I mean, I must have been, what, that much over the fucking white line and give me a penalty, 1 second penalty. It's such retardedness. First race I avoided Nige at the Senna S's and it gave me 1 second again, or 1.5 seconds. I can't remember. It was Bones got a 1.5 second penalty for nothing as well. Such retardedness around that track, but a recovery drive up to 7th wasn't too bad actually. I can take that. Mediums felt better for some reason, but one of those things. So yes, that is STCC. That is week 5 done and dusted. As in 2 weeks' time we'll have the finale of this. Cheers, buddy. Nearly threw the towel in when I got that second penalty, but I thought, no, I want to persevere, and I had the pace, and 7th wasn't bad at all. So much better, so much better. I think my softs had died, or were dying, lap 10. I just had to manage them. I couldn't keep up. But I mean, just look at the cars, just look at the liveries. I love the series. But yeah. Also, what was never. The only thing that was distracting me was the fact that OBS kept dropping out a signal for some fucking reasons. I don't know what's happening with that, but I don't know if it's just, I don't know if that's the new modem with LAN issues or what. But I don't know if it's affected the stream in any way. But I'll have to watch it back and find out. I'm going to take them off for now because that's hitting my ear. Yeah, if there's golf on, let me know. I'll jump over to that if there is going to be anything. But in the meantime, thank you very much everyone for tuning in. Sunday we'll be back for some endurance. It's the last race of the endurance races in the M6 at Bathurst. See how that goes. Bathurst is always a tricky one to contend with. So if anyone has got any, what the fuck is going on with my hair? Any strategy guides, please do send them my way. I do need them. But until then, I'll be on in just a sec, Jackie. Cheers, buddy. There you are. There's my thumb. Thank you for play right. I think. Sure, that was your personal account. But thank you, mate. I think that's your personal one. I can't remember now. Anyway, thank you very much for tuning in, everyone. Till next time, which will be Sunday. Have a fucking brilliant weekend. I've got 4 hours of work left and then I can have a week off. Yes. Thought it was you, mate. I hope you're all good. It's been a while since I've spoken to you. So you're still doing your FIFA stuff, but yeah, good to have you on board, buddy, again as always. And till then, everyone, take it easy. Have a good one. See ya.